But if they get to the mid game without a big disadvantage, their draft is going to peak. And that's when TALON has to be really scared.
So they're unable to really take advantage of the early aggression that you have with this Marcy. I mean, it's something that you're really looking to get. And it's a bit surprising, right? Like, maybe the kill potential is not exactly there with the Doom. He doesn't exactly, he just has right clicks and Scorcher at the bottom.
Hyde's in trouble.
Yeah, they're going to send him over bottom. They're going to look over for Hyde. They'll try to get this first blood, but now they want to turn it around. They'll go for Faith Beyond, who doesn't have a lot of mana. The Dispose is there. Faith Beyond, he doesn't really have much trouble with Jingq. He gets into the trees, but that's not enough. Hyde, who is in trouble initially, he ends up getting first blood on Faith Beyond, and he'll throw the cheese around.
Yeah, same story here. Now Faith Beyond is alone. So Razor is going to be in a lot of trouble. But at least Phantom Lens on top of the Nebworth, that's exactly what they want. Get a fast Diffuser Blade. He has a Midas queued up right now, actually. Interested to see if he goes through with that.
Makoto in a lot of trouble with 3 heroes here from LGD, and it's an easy kill for him, and that's going to really open it up.
But Pangolier should be the one they're worried about the most right now. Zephyr is picking bottom again.
Bottom again. Yeah, they want to make a move on Faith Beyond. I think seeing that Xingq is elsewhere, and that's what they'll do. They'll rebound, they'll dispose, and it is just a lot of damage coming out. 23 Savage with the kill this time on Faith Beyond. Avalanche as well as the rebound, but unable to get the kill here on Nothing to Say, and he's thinking about going in with Rolling Thunder. They still disposed, but just couldn't keep up
gets
with
a haste rune through.
Bottom lane, 23 Savage, he needs to kind of juke around the tower with Faith Beyond in that ult. Static Link, though, is on cooldown. They've got Nightmare roll in, hit high. They'll rebound forward, get the dispose. Faith Beyond again in trouble. Avalanche is there from Makoto, and, well, they're going to toss Hyde right on top of Xingq to try and get themselves a second kill. Behind them, though, is Why, and Nothing to Say. They'll take out Zephyr. TPing out is 23 Savage, and with the Rolling Thunder, they should be able to catch up to Hyde. Puts him in a spot where he can just bobble him up into the air. And Nothing to Say gets that kill, and a double overall for the amount of killing spree.
That actually makes things a little bit more complicated. We'll see how they adjust to that throughout the entire tournament. But
KPM's in trouble, and he's just dead on his screen already. They smoked up, they moved as 4, they had Ame in the jungle, and LGD, they're moving around the map.
But the Pangolier and Phantom Lens are having perfect games.
Yeah, look at where they are.
They're probably going to kill him again, but... Oh, no, Xingq is protecting him.
Potentially protecting him.
Again.
Yeah. Dispose, the roll's off the mark, and now throws down the Magnetize. That should be on the 3 of the zeros, but Xingq on the run. They don't really want to chase just in case the TPs are there. There's going to be another roll to follow it up. It doesn't land onto the Marcy, and Marcy will rebound even further away, and not even an Earth Spirit can chase that successfully at the moment.
Roll again in the mid. Ooh, nice grip though.
And they've got themselves the Fiend's Grip, and they'll go to the Avalanche. Why? Oh, the Shallow Grave saves himself. And he's also, well, he's gonna die, but did at least put the attention onto the Dazzle to make sure that Nothing to Say was able to escape that one.
Yeah, double Diffuser could cause so many mana problems for all these Agi and Strength Field, sorry. Oh, if he gets doomed on Armor, he might be in trouble.
Doppelganger, and let's see,
he's juking.
He's sending an illusion away to try and trick them, sending it back in, but Ame, he's in on this one. They get the kill on Zephyr, and KP, he just can't figure it out. Hyde, he's going to be out of mana in just a moment, but they've got 23 Savage over to the side with the Boulder Smash hitting out of both those heroes.
Ame's still in.
Makoto, Ame's still in on this one. There's the Nightmare with the Doom being used, but it's going to be out on a Xingq. Now they've got the help from Nothing to Say. Nothing to Say's got the double damage going. Swashbuckle, Magnetize, out on these heroes with Wide showing up. Ame maybe looking to go back into the fight.
He's so confident.
No mana. He's going to keep me out. Makoto, Avalanche, Shield Crash, out on a 2 of these heroes with Boulder landing on a both Makoto and KP. They'll roll in. It'll be a little bit short for KP running away. Swashbuckle for the kill. Dominating is Nothing to Say. Makoto's going to die. Nothing to Say of his power to Ame. LGD never giving up.
They need to blink ASAP on Makoto. He's 200 away from that, and then it's time to make a play. Because you saw in the last fight, Terrorblade needs to survive.
He dies before the Blink Dagger. Is he fine? The roll comes in and lands. He's going to be kicked back, and now the Rolling Thunder comes through. Look over, they'll unleash Xingq. He's looking like he's going to be the first one to die. Shallow Grave! Oh, he rolls again! They get Makoto, Zephyr, and Hyde. Oh, wow! Why on it with the Shallow Grave? They just want to kill off 23 Savage. He will be ravaged by the damage coming in from LGD, and 4 heroes down on the side of Talon. Wow! Makoto finally getting that blink dagger.
But he didn't die last fight, did he? Oh, he did. He did.
Yeah, the only one who didn't die, I believe, was KP.
Yeah. Who's also really far away from the BKB. Now, this is the problem when you pick Doom, right? It's so greedy.
Savage.
Oh, dead again. He just respawned.
He just respawned. He's dead once more. Oh, yeah. He's just standing in the lane, and yeah, as we're being shown, these obs from LGD are pretty deep. They've got one on the cliff. They've got one down on the ground to show him even further, but they're going to find 23 Savage again.
No!
Oh, gosh. Geomagnetic Grip. They've got the silence. They'll get the kill. They'll take the Terror Blade once more. He's dead for the third time in probably the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh, it's 23 Savage.
They were kind of catching up to him, and he's up onto the triangle, but they're still searching. They want to go, and he's got to be very careful. Oh, swashbuckle in. He's disarmed. They're going to go for this boulder smash, and 23 Savage goes into the metamorphosis. He pops the BKB. That'll force him away, but Makoto's not so fortunate. He's right there with LGD, and that means he is definitely dead, getting bounced up into the air constantly by Nothing to Say. And they'll look over. The Doom is out. Y is dead. Hyde gets the kill there, but Faith Beyond still fighting through the Doom. He doesn't quite care. They get that kill on the KP. Nothing to Say. Not really too scared of a Marcy. Hyde's going to die to Xingqiu. All they lost is their Dazzle, and again, they continue to get kills in droves. And LGD are taking every single fight with a victory. You saw the 23 Savage. He went to the Metamorphosis and then hit the BKB. So, you know he's not going to have it for over a minute at this point.
Did you see the Razor at low health?
Yeah, he's low health, full mana. Avalanche in the toss. They get the kill, but how much are they going to lose for this? Zephyr and Hyde are in trouble. Good Nightmare, but Nothing to Say is still moving forward, looking for Makoto. As the defusal slow, turns his eyes maybe on the illusion, but recognizes that it is an illusion, turns himself back around, and they've got Makoto. Not really sure what they can do to stop this Roche. Really,
you have to be so careful.
Fiend's Grip on Xingqiu, but Hyde, all he's got is the Shadow Amulet. And does he make the TP out? No. He tried, though. All while Ame will stick into Roche and try and get the Aegis into his hands. And again, like I said, nothing to stop this.
Surprisingly, he went into the Strength talent rather than the Spirit Lance talent, though.
Yeah, not the worst from 7 to 5, or, not the most important, maybe. The 15 Strength, not the worst thing in the world, and he'll work with that. BKB, 23 Savage with the Metamorphosis. They're going to go after Faith Beyond. Faith Beyond on the run. But you got to expect that Dazzle's just going to be here to help him if he gets in any trouble. And that's exactly what he does. They go to the Shallow Grave. They look over. They've got the Geomagnetic Grip on both the Terror Blade as well as the Bane. They'll take out Zephyr. Down goes Hyde. Monster kill streak here for Ame. A 3-0. There's just no way that they're getting these kills. Rolling through the trees, and the pings are out. They understand where Xingqiu's going to be.
He's in very deep. You're fine with sacking barracks if you late game is better, right? You split push a bit, get 1 or 2 more core items up. But as we spoke about many times this game.
That's really what opened up Nothing to Say. He got help from both supports multiple times, and that allowed him to move off the lane a little bit quicker. Fiend's Grip up top.
They're catching Xingqiu.
And they'll go for the Earth Spirit. This is a kill finally there for Talon. Finally puts him into the double digits, and they get the Earth Spirit, but can they get anything more from this? 23 Savage is going to push the envelope and go for the tier 3 up top. But mid lane, Makoto in trouble. Bounced up into the air, and again, just godlike now for Ame. And so they haven't quite hit that 0% chance at the moment. They're kind of wrapping all the way out around.
Though. There's an axe on Razor. These buildings will fall fast.
Yeah, and they're wrapping all the way around. The scan lands. They know where they're coming from, and they're going to go with the BKB on Faith Beyond. But that is going to be the refresher. So now he's got himself another BKB. They'll look to fight as the Rolling Thunder comes out, but the Fiend's Grip is going to be through out onto the Pangolier. It's not going to last long, though. They get the kill on the Hyde. They'll look over at Zephyr. They'll take it the Marcy, and they've got the Shallow Grave on the doomed Razor once more. They'll keep alive Faith Beyond. They'll go to the Sunder from 23 Savage. He's got himself, well, trying to go back with some armor, but it's not really much when you've got a Dazzle in the game. They get the kill through on a Makoto KP, and the GGs will be called. LGD, they're going to take game number 1 here over Talon with what seems to be ease. And it'll force Talon to rethink their whole point of view in this series, that's for sure.
You do have Chen, who, if you give him enough levels and time, can definitely win your lane. And then mid lane, PUDGE should, in theory, win against Ember Spirit as well. So just pure laning wise, they should be okay. I'm just worried about like the mid game, or if the laning phase goes wrong just a little bit. Oh, they threw him into the hook.
They're gonna try, and meanwhile, Ame is getting got on.
He's dead.
So Hyde, one shot. Oh, fairy fire, surviving. And Ame was able to walk away and go for the high five, but Hyde now under the tower and dead.
Very dead. And Ame high five himself.
Sure, why not?
Well, Sinky's gonna be very happy about that, getting quick into level 2, level 3, level 4. Honestly, level 6 Marcy early on a support can be very devastating.
Ame just
nothing to say.
Nothing to say. Burning up.
He's dead.
And he's got the flame guard. He has the right clicks, and they'll get the solo kill on this Pudge. What to say, using that dismember, and he'll be back up to full. Makoto now. He needs to be careful.
He has no mana.
He doesn't have mana to work with. Slighting the rod just on him. He runs down Makoto. What a good job there for nothing to say.
And he's rotating top. Maybe.
He was spotted for a moment by Zephyr. Zephyr picked up a double damage, which he's still working with, so that could put Y in some trouble, and might just do so here. Zephyr looking for the stun. He lands on nothing to say, so now he'll move over. He's got the rot. They should get themselves a kill on the Nyx Assassin, and Ame will steal that. Kill steal with that Spirit Lance. And bottom lane, Faith Beyond. Boundless Strike, Fire Snap Cookie. It's the stun lock in. Scatterblast is through, and he's got no help. They sent Xingqiu back with low health, low mana. And
yeah, easy peasy. Razor is not very comfortable against Monkey King in the lane, because the Jingo gives you enough bonus damage to really trade. Hyde is dead.
Uh-oh. Nothing to say. He's here again, and he wants to get this kill onto the Snapfire, Dismember. He does it, and he's looking for the early BKB.
They got a top tower though. That's a big price that they were looking for.
But if they lose heroes here bottom, they could potentially lose this tower. Another quick kill on a Hyde. Nothing to say. He's now got himself 4 stacks.
DP right now is very strong. If they can't burst her, the fight is going to be almost impossible to win.
Makoto losing a bit of that damage. Still not making the play just yet. They don't have a level 6 on the Chen. Ooh, good Fire Snap Cookie. Locks up Xingqiu. Gonna be a quick kill. That was really well done, and they want more. They want the Remnant. They're gonna look for the Searing Chains. They've got it on to nothing to say, but here come the Mortimer's Kisses down from the side of Talon. Nothing to say is pretty tanky, but not tanky enough. KP with a double kill. They dragged LGD in close enough to make sure they get 2. Maybe they get 3. Faith Beyond's even well too far. Fire Snap Cookie. Spirit Siphon, the Exorcism still going. Makoto.
Yeah, well, a pretty comfortable 2k lead, but now the gold is pretty much back to even, maybe even in favor of Talon. And Y in trouble. Goodbye, sir.
And make it 4.
And there's now a Spirit Vessel completed as well.
Well, he's back over mid with the help of Faith Beyond. It's almost like they just want to finish off the tower and maybe get something as a +1. AP nearby. Xingqiu also in the vicinity for the side of LGD, but Faith Beyond, he's out by himself. They've got themselves the Carapace, the stun, but not the damage. Spirit Vessel on another to say. The Fire Snap Cookie, it helps him after, because they had the hook of the Dismember for a split second, but the cookie finally was swallowed, and that allowed them to go after nothing to say. They get the kill into Xingqiu. They look over at Faith Beyond once again, dominating for KP. Another stun landed by Zephyr, and Hyde gets credit for another one, as it's 2 dead on LGD, and this time Talon are rolling.
Faith Beyond is very underfarmed. I mean, that's kind of what you expect though, right? You keep first picking this Razor, like people will exploit that.
Oh, kisses.
Oh, Faith Beyond dead again.
And
just as we spoke about him.
I think it's very doable. I think Ame has to find the right spots. They've got the BKB on nothing to say, but it's not like Ame is unkillable at the moment.
Oh, they're looking to wrap around again. If they find Faith Beyond again, oh. No, not this time.
They see him. Cookie's going to be short. They've got the Dismember. This time on a Zephyr, they'll get this Nyx. And now they'll
KP has to be careful.
Oh, he's been disposed, and they will have the Hand of God. They'll get the kill on a KP and Talon. giving up 2 kills that they really didn't need to give up. Oh, the stun is out, and they'll get Hyde too. Faith Beyond with a recovery double kill. That's massive for him. Talon, it felt like they had a proper line of sight on the game, and it just gets blurry with that. And all the dismember, nothing to say.
Oh, he got him with the hook.
Makoto. Oh no, Talon. It's such a firm grasp on this game, but he's got a full bottle that's got a regen in it. He's going for the blink as well as the Ags. This is giving Faith Beyond moments to farm and get closer and closer to the BKB. That fight especially gave him a decent chunk of gold. Now they've got the hook. They have the dismember. They'll look over at Snapfire to get another kill on a Hyde.
Yeah, he's been playing a very, very nice PUDGE for sure.
Battle Fury is out for 23 Savage. So if he can find some open space, if he can find just a little bit of room to farm, it might be enough.
Yeah, Monkey's definitely one of the best answers. Oh, Makoto, they got solo kill by Ame. Maybe?
He's on the run, but now he's Light of Fist and doesn't have any mana, so he's just dead to Ame.
Ah, that's so unfortunate. He didn't have a safety remnant out, huh?
Getting this Aegis gives them a clear game plan, right?
Yeah. BKB on the Monkey, the BKB on the Ember, they should come out at a similar timing. It's really when they want to fight, but we spoke about the BKB answers already being there, right? Razor's overwhelming physical damage, the Dismember that goes through it. KP, careful, gonna eat a hook. Just to bring Dismember, actually.
Yeah, he doesn't exactly need to commit with the hook. They've got the silence on 2 of these heroes with the BKB. Popeye, nothing to say. They'll go into the Mortimer's Kiss.
He's doing fast.
And Ame, he's taking a lot of damage, forced the Doppelganger away, but Makoto's here with the Sleight of Fist. That won't do anything to Ame, but they're chasing, nothing to say. They land the stun, Zephyring with the blink as well as the Impale, but still soaking a lot of that damage. They have the Fire Snap Cookie. That will kill off, nothing to say. And that is a killing spree into the hands of Hyde. But he is getting a good amount of space thanks to the aggression of the rest of the team, right? Like, you have that willingness to fight with the Aegis in your hands on Makoto, but Makoto, now he's getting chased by Ame.
Well,
Ame's the one getting killed off, though, if he's not too careful. Slight Remnant, oh boy.
He's fighting back.
Oh, he wants to go, he wants to make a fight, but they've got the stun on Ame. They still don't have the damage to get the kill on the Phantom Lancer. Look over at Zephyr. Zephyr run down, but the Phantom Lancer's still low. Again, the Doppelganger comes out, they get the kill on Hyde. They look over as KP goes in the Exorcism. All the blink Dismember, and now they finally take out Ame. For the BKB pop by face.
Savage double.
Damage to get the kill on a 23 Savage. They'll take out the Monkey King. Look over at Makoto. That Remnant's not moving fast, but it's fast enough to make some way. And
Blink and 2, Blink and 2.
Blink still on Makoto. There's the hook. Double kill for nothing to say. They end up losing 3. I mean, they do lose Ame, but that cost them a lot on the side of Talon.
And another problem now is you don't have the BKB on the Death Prophet.
They've got Zephyr using the Vendetta in the jungle, but they aren't finding anybody just yet. These heroes on the side of LGD are pretty close to each other.
Invis Room popped.
Oh, Makoto hit with the Dismember. They're going to try and come in with the blink as well as the Impale. That lands on it too. That'll allow Makoto to get away. Oh, hook. Blocked by the Ogre Frostmage.
Yeah, he couldn't move it though. He was carapaced. But interesting decision there to not pop the BKB on nothing to say cause.
Savage.
Oh no,
got to dispose. Oh, he pops the BKB. He looks for the Wukongs, but look at the damage coming in. Can he even survive this? He'll move over to the side, but Ame's here as well. You're not mischievous enough. 23 Savage, and well, Ame's got your number, and so does the rest of LGD. They get another kill out onto the Monkey King.
But at the same time, the Razor is a refresher, and he can make minced meat out of that monkey real fast.
Well, LGD on the high ground. Zephyr comes out of the smoke. They've got the dispose. They're gonna look over. They find the Nyx, and it should be a pretty quick kill with the BKB pop by Faith Beyond. Mortimer's Kiss is coming down, but what is it really worth? They go to the Wukong's command. 23 Savage has to be careful about his positioning, but he didn't have his BKB, and he doesn't get the BKB off, so they get the kill on the Monkey King. He doesn't have buyback. Next on the list is Hyde. They've got a double kill here for Ame. They're going to look over at Makoto. They get the kill on a Y. They'll end up getting themselves something out of it. The silence on the 2, but they're still in on the Ember as well as KP. Makoto, KP, they're trying to fight back, but Ame with a triple kill, and they will take out these heroes of Talon and make sure that LGD just secure the victory in the fight. Roche is going to be a long spawn, but LGD definitely seem like they're the ones primed up to get this second Roche. Sitting there unaware. Hook hit.
Nice hook on Hyde.
And Hyde in trouble again. Nothing to say on a killing spree once more. He's got 15 stacks of the Flesh Heap.
Yeah.
Whoa, boy.
And this is sort of starting to look like Oh, they're looking at Y, but they don't have the damage output for the Chen. He's too tanky.
Yeah, he's got the Wraith Pack now. Zephyr on the run again. Where do you go? There's nowhere to go.
I will see you.
Well, you go back to your fountain.
Bottom
The big
lane,
glaring difference.
He's got the Maelstrom now, at least.
Yeah, he wants to get into the Mjolnir ASAP, so he gets more clearing damage against the Phantom Lancer. But to me, the biggest, most glaring difference in the series
Oh,
has
they found
been...
him. They've got him.
Oh no.
23 Savage again. He's farming bottom,
Yeah.
but just with the power of nothing to say in Xingqiu,
Like-
they destroy the Monkey King.
That is the worst timing possible, because without your Monkey King, you're not doing anything at the pit.
Yeah, there's no way that they can get this fight.
Who takes the shot though? Like, it's very good on nothing to say as well as Ame. They look at the fight though.
Can they fight? It's going to be tough to get into the pit. They'll go to the Mortimer's Kisses. That will make them evacuate for now. Makoto goes in, but they're not really initiating too fully on LGD. They'll continue to work on Roche, and now you got to try and make your statement felt. Blink.
Oh, he stole it?
Oh, Zephyr! He snatches the Aegis with a Blink Dagger. I'm pretty sure they had vision on him with a Sentry down, but it didn't even matter. He gets himself the Aegis. He's going to die the first time. They go into the Wukong's command. 23 Savage trying to survive, trying to put out some damage. Zephyr might die a second time, and he finally falls. So does Hyde. But Faith Beyond with the static link. 23 Savage can't survive the damage coming out from LGD, and they'll get the kill into the Monkey King. They've taken out 3. They'll look over at KP. He's got the Exorcism, the Blink for nothing to say.
Oh, he cliffed himself.
He cannot move further. He cliffs himself and chases off. It looks like it is just feeling like it's all for naught. 21,000 net worth behind.
Very convincing performance by LGD. That they win even with a draft like this, where you can't really allow yourself to make too many arrows at all. Very impressive.
Wukong
That's a massive Wukong though.
Impale hits, the damage is coming in. Finally they get the kill on Xingqiu. They'll look over another to say. He'll use the Dismember, he'll survive, and he's just standing his ground inside this circle. 23 Savage just doesn't have the damage to get these kills.
He's still alive!
Beyond nothing to say is finally gonna fall, but they end up losing the Monkey King. Makoto turn. Gotta help KP somehow. Sleight of Fist comes out, and they have the Bloodthorn, I believe, finished off on Ame. It's actually still just a Mage Slayer. And there's nowhere for KP to go. Now
They're not GGing out just yet, but yeah, Ame is just an absolute monster now. You can see, like, the Sleight of Fist doesn't even damage him. He just stays at full health the entire time.
Oh, dispose on a Makoto. Fire Snap Cookie, Force Staff, trying to get him into the fountain. They're still trying to make a stand, still trying to survive. They've got buyback available on the Monkey King. Makoto, his Lincolns ends up getting popped. They've got Zephyr coming around, and the damage on the Xingqiu just isn't enough. There's just not
The
enough
Wraith
to
Pack there.
tank.
They have a glyph. Monkey's up at 10. You have to buy back, I think.
Onto the Snapfire, Hyde.
If you don't buy back on Monkey, the game is over.
Oh, surviving Scatter Blast.
23.
Onto the throne. 23 Savage just not even buying
have to buy
while
back?
He is trying to fight, and finally he's going to buy back, but it's looking like it's going to be a little bit too late. They'll go to the balance strike. They've got the Wukong's command. They get the kill on the Xingqiu. They look over as Makoto takes enough damage to force him back with the Remnant.
Ame could also end the game, but he doesn't want to.
Is exposed, and it looks like the chances for Talon are just not available for them anymore. They'll take out Y. They'll look over at Ame. He's silenced up, and they'll go to the Doppelganger. The Mortimer's Kisses are coming out on Ame.
He doesn't want to end the game? Ah, okay,
will
now he
finally
does.
finish it off, and LGD will take the series 2-0.
Yeah. Okay, in all honesty, they were playing around quite a lot at the end there. Like, he could have ended the game 20 seconds earlier if he wanted to.
Yeah.